With a seating capacity of 66,000, Edward Jones Dome could be a tough place for visiting NFL teams. And we'll see what kind of impact it has in this game between Indianapolis and St. Louis. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
Here's the opening kick. And we'll have perfect conditions in the dome. Welcome, everyone. Tom Hammond alongside me, Chris Collinsworth. The teams are set. The fans are excited. Let's get this game underway. The offense will take over at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down. He throws right. Almost picked. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Fakes to the back. Goes through his read. Pass is complete. And the defense just ate that one up, Chris.
Yeah, you're not going to fool this defense on plays like that very much. At least he got the ball out of there, though.
He fakes it. Short throw to the left. And he's out at the 35. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Rushing takes it at the 21. Tackled around the 23-yard line. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
A dive takes it up the middle. He's dropped around the 26-yard line. Around 2 yards there on the delayed handoff. 2nd down and 8. 2 tight end set. Adjustment at the line now. Here's the give. And they get him at the 30. A dive picks up about 4 yards on the play. Manning lines up under center. Single set backfield this time. Manning adjusts the play at the line. He throws on the run. Tackled around the 42-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Manning calls an audible. Fakes to the back. Is there for the catch. Brought down right around the 46-yard line. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Play action. Let's go down to the field and see who the flag's going to be on.
Pass interference. Defense.
And so the defense gives up some yards after the flag.
And I know this is a game of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your emotions get away from it. He
gets another carry. And he's drilled at the 16. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
The halfback with the carry. He lost yardage on the play, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Manning drops back, brings it in. He lost it, and the tackle falls on it.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
Adai gets the handoff to the right. Good work by the defensive line there.
Yeah, it's really up to the offensive line to at least get your running back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe from there it's his responsibility. But if you can't block any better than that, it's going to be a tough day for this running back.
On the ground, up the middle. He's brought down at the 7. Adai gets 3 yards on the play. 6 yards away from pay dirt here. Only one man back. The Colts changing their play at the line. Manning looking to throw. Dumps it out left. Bats it away. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Set down. The kick is up. Nice work putting that one right through the uprights. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. From the 5-yard line. Drilled at the 34-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Offset I formation in the backfield. They go with the run. Gains his way to the 43-yard line. Gain of 9. That'll bring up 2nd down. They line up at the 43. They line up in the I formation. They hand it off again. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. I have to say, that was an impressive run on the play.
Those are the kind of runs that really wear a defense down. You just keep pounding it in there, 3 yards, 4 yards, pick up 4 there, and a first down.
And they get him at the 43-yard line. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense. On
the ground with a tailback. He fights forward to about the 40 and a pickup of about 2. That brings up second down. They line up in an I. Gives it off. Brought down at the 37. 3 yards on the run. The defense is in the dime. There are 3 down linemen.
Here we go.
He's looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Brings this one in. He's brought down at about the 29-yard line. Nice job getting that pass out of there, and he picks up the first down.
Yeah, smart play call that time by the offense. He could tell by the pre-snap read that short throw was going to be there, and he took advantage.
Drops back to pass. Rifles this one out to the left. He's hit hard on the play. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
They'll give it off here. He took a shot at the 8. They pick up a good 6 yards there, and that will bring up second down. Bolger is under center. Single backfield. Back to pass. Not much time to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Well, this offense certainly off to a good start here today, and let's see if they can continue to capitalize on that early touchdown to put them up by 3.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick from his own goal line. At the 30. Hit and dropped at the 33. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. Manning comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Manning doesn't like what he sees. Drops back on first down. He throws a bullet out to his left. Tackled around the 48-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Manning to the air on first down. And it's knocked loose. That incompletion will bring up second down. Second down now with 10 to go. A dive, the lone back. Harrison takes off in motion. Manning changes the play at the line. It appears someone jumped early.
Full start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
Sets up the play action. Can't hang on. Gonzalez was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Third and 15 coming up. Ball on the 43. The Colts line up in the gun. 3 wide receivers are split out. Manning doesn't like what he sees. Manning throws it short, makes the grab, and they get him at the 48-yard line. Pretty good pass, but not nearly enough to convert.
Well, that was a tough conversion situation anyway, but really not a very bold effort that time offensively to pick up the first down.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 29. Looking to score again, the offense takes the field, and you've got to wonder if the defense will ever be able to stop their ground game. They'll throw on first down. Gets the pass away. Sanders has the pick. He's tackled around the 47-yard line. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
First and 10. They line up in an I. Manning doesn't like what he sees. Looking to throw. Passes to his left. Drops the easy pick. The quarterback's just relieved that one wasn't picked off.
You're right, Tom. He knows he just got away with one there. That's a ball he should have never thrown.
Manning changes the play at the line. Manning gives it up the middle. And he's crushed at the 47. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Indianapolis changing their play. Manning dropping back. He throws right. Brought down at the 42. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Not much you can do on the return team there.
Great kick and even better coverage. Boy, it sure makes winning the field position battle a lot easier when you have special teamers like this.
Bolger calls for motion left. Jackson gets the ball left side. He doesn't get back to the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
It's the tailback. And they get him at the 18-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. St. Louis comes out in the shotgun. Back to pass. Throws it out. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Rushing fields it at the 37. Tackled around the 44-yard line. And that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong and only a few that can really go right.
They'll give it off here. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. The Colts come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. Indianapolis changing their play. Manning, Trent back to pass. Draw play. Brought down behind the line. Great penetration there.
Yeah, if you're going to run a delay, you have to at least give your running back time to get the ball. That time, with all the penetration, they almost took the handoff.
Indianapolis using an audible. Drops back. Passes the ball. Hit hard at the 37. They get a nice pickup there.
Yeah, but he better be careful with those throws. That was pretty tight coverage. They got away with it that time, but I don't know in the future.
Indianapolis changing their play. They hand it off. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. So a pickup of maybe 3. That'll bring up 2nd down. Indianapolis comes to the line with 3 wide. Indianapolis using an audible. They go with the toss. The defender gets him to the ground. The cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
Back to pass. Short throw to the right. He's dropped at the 40. The defense was right there to bring him down just about as soon as he made the catch on that.
Clever play that time defensively. It looked like he was going to be open quickly for the catch and the 1st down. They closed in, made the tackle, and that brings up 4th down.
Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 17-yard line. You have to like it when your punter can pin the ball inside the 20 like that.
Now, this has got to be one of the tougher punts to make here. It's so easy to get a little too much on the kick, sending it into the end zone for a touchback. He did a great job hitting it just right on that one.
He's tackled at about the 17-yard line. No gain. That brings up 2nd down. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of 1, the score is 7-3. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. The Rams come out in the ace formation. They'll go with the run once again. Brought down at the 24-yard line. Jackson comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Bolger lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation.
12.
And he's decleated at the 21-yard line. The defense was ready on that series, and they had all the answers for what the offense tried to do.
And that's a humbling experience for any offense. When you go out there and have those 3-and-out series, You just go back to the sideline a little embarrassed, and the defense, they're upset.
Gets the punt away. Rushing, fields it at the 39. And they get him at the 49-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
Manning back to pass. Makes the throw out to his left. He's dropped at the 35.
Peyton Manning is just the prototypical NFL quarterback, probably the surest bet week in and week out, a perennial Pro Bowler, arguably the best quarterback in the league.
Manning changes the play at the line. Manning drops back on first down. Guns it left. And it's caught. Tackled at the 23.
You know, you can say anything you want about Peyton Manning, the great size, the arm strength, all that other stuff, but I think that his study habits, what he knows about defenses, his coolness under pressure in big game situations, all that sets him apart.
He's looking to throw. Brought down right around the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 5. It's 2nd and 5 here. Manning lines up under center. 3 wide formation. Manning doesn't like what he sees. Give to the tailback. And he makes it out to about the 17-yard line. Gain of 2, and that makes it 3rd down. 3rd and 3, all on the 17-yard line. They stack the line of scrimmage here. We'll see which linemen are stronger, trying to change the play. A dive on the give. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That quarterback just made this offense look bad.
One of the tough things about trying to get a quarterback block is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
And right down the middle. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it off. From the 7. Drilled at the 32-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out. St. Louis lines up in a double tight set. Here's the give. And they get him at the 32-yard line. Gain of less than a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Here we go.
Gives it off. He didn't get back to the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Man in motion. He's looking to throw. Dumps it out right. Batted away. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Jones kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Rushing takes it at the 25. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Drops back. Throws while on the run. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Back to throw. Throws on the run. He's dropped in the open field. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets him a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
He's looking to throw. Throws it short. He's there for the catch. He's brought down at the 41-yard line, and that pass was moving.
Yeah, and it's not that quarterbacks without strong arms can't make it in this league. But boy, it sure is an asset to have a guy with a cannon like that.
Drops back on first down. He throws right. There for the reception. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
The Colts changing their play at the line. Delayed handoff. He got depleted. So the draw to the halfback picks up 4. It's third down now, just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. Indianapolis using an audible. Short throw to the right. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. They lose a couple there.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
Indianapolis is trying to take the lead here. Here's the kick. And right down the middle. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. It's fielded at the 2. Breaks a tackle. Hall fumbles. Owens gets the loose ball.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. First down.
From their own 39-yard line. One man in the backfield. Bulgert hands it off straight ahead. He's dropped at the 45. Jackson gains about 5 yards on the run. They line up at the 45. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. St. Louis sends a man in motion to the left. Drops back to pass. Looking for an open man. Comes down with it. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
With the misdirection. He's dropped for a loss. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
Yeah, and we know defensive ends are probably some of the most athletic guys in the league, and typically you think about them getting after the quarterback, but that time he used his athleticism to make a big stop in the run.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Brought down at the 40, and the halfback goes nowhere on the counter. Third down, 11 yards to the first. Ball on the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Here's the pass. He's dropped around the 30-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. So it's 4th down. This one will be from 47 yards out. Kick is up. Right down the middle. What an excellent kick.
I don't know about you, but I was getting ready to question the coach's decision on that one, giving him an opportunity from that distance. And boy, did he ever make that coach look smart there.
Here's the kick. It's fielded at the 2. Drilled at the 23. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. One-man backfield. Changes this one at the line. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Indianapolis changing their play. Little handoff. He's brought down around the 25-yard line. A dive picks up about 4 yards on the delayed handoff. Looks like 3 wideouts this time. Manning sends a man in motion. Manning calls an audible. Looks to pass. Throws it out with the catch. He's tackled around the 32-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. 4th down. Looks like they'll kick it away here. Smith is the punter. He punts it. Hall fields it at the 29. And they get him at the 36-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. Bolger lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Drops back to pass. And they're coming after him. And he catches it. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
On the ground with a tailback. Jackson can't hang on to the ball. And that mishap almost cost them the ball.
Halfback has to be breathing a big sigh of relief on that one. Nothing more embarrassing for a running back than a fumble lost.
Here we go. Ready?
It's the fullback. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. Almost got a yard. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down now, 7 yards to go. They'll come out in the dime. Bolger drops back to pass. Scans the field. Leonard was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in.
You should move to the closest evacuation line.
It's 4th down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. They're changing the play. Gonzalez takes off to the left side. First down, looking to throw. Dropped an easy one. Gonzalez was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. Manning changes the play at the line. He drops back. The defense has him surrounded. There for the catch. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Calls the play at the line. He looks to throw on first down. And the receiver has room to run. And a nice pickup there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
The Colts set up in the gun. Indianapolis using an audible. He drops back to pass. Dumps it out right. Brought down around the 32-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. Manning lines up in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers. He's changing things up. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Tackled at the 29-yard line. Adai gets around 3 on that halfback draw. From the 29-yard line, Indianapolis lines up in a double tight set. Manning doesn't like what he sees. Drops back to pass. Throws left. Pass completed. He's dropped at the 17. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
They give it to the tailback. 2 minutes left in the half. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it. That'll bring up second down. From the 15-yard line. Adai lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide. Here's the give. Gets in for the touchdown. And a spectacular running play that goes the distance.
Good initial push that time by the guys on the offensive line, but he looked a little quicker than what I knew he was. That was a nice run.
They'll look to tack on the extra point. It's good. Indianapolis is up by 6. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Hall fields it at the 2. Man, this guy is quick. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. The offense will start at the 26-yard line. Bolger lines up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers. First down, looking to throw. It's dropped. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
The Rams line up with an offset eye backfield. Looks to pass. Throws it short. Catch is made. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
He drops back. Rifles it out there. How can you drop that? And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
He punts it. Rushing takes it at the 28. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Trying to change the play. Play action. Down the middle. And he caught it. What a hit. The quarterback's been putting up some good yardage.
And having success early in the game like this frees up your running game because the defenses have to keep defensive backs in coverage, so now there's more space for that running attack.
Dropped behind the line. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. That brings up second down. Indianapolis lines up with 3 receivers. Drops back. He throws left. He's tackled around the 40-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass. That goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
A dive on the handoff. What a shot! Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. We've played one half of football, and our score is the Colts 16, the Rams 10. Gets a good kick here. It's a fumble. He scoops it up. To the 20, to the 10. And a costly fumble.
He was hit hard on that one, but you have to expect that on kick returns because you have guys flying 100 miles per hour in both directions.
Play action. He'll try the end zone. He brings it in. Touchdown. Great effort to come down with that one.
Yeah, that really is not an easy catch right there, but boy, did he sure make it look like it was.
And this for the lead. Point after is good. St. Louis up a point. Here's the kick. He'll return it from the 1. Dropped at the 26-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. A dive is the lone setback, 3 receivers in the formation. The Colts changing their play at the line. He drops back to pass. Throws left, laying it out there. Knocked down. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
The Colts changing their play at the line. Gives to the back. And they get him at the 33. A dive gets 7 yards on the play. Ace backfield this time. The Colts changing their play at the line. He fakes it. Gets the throw off. Knocked out at the 48-yard line. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Indianapolis using an audible. Fakes to the back. It's completed. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. The wide receiver and the quarterback are on the same page today.
Yeah, and this wideout really is something special. He's able to find the holes in the coverage. He gets good separation, and he has tremendous hands.
Manning changes the play at the line. He looks to throw on first down. And he catches another. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Manning doesn't like what he sees. Drops back on first down. Looks down the field. Makes the catch. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown. The pass was caught by the halfback, and they'll put up a 6 spot.
This halfback can just do it all. He really can. Tremendous runner, tremendous catcher of the football, and he just has a way of finding the end zone.
It looks like they'll go for 2. The Colts line up with 3 receivers, the quarterback in the shotgun. Manning adjusts the play at the line. And they won't get the 2. And they really needed to convert that one.
Yeah, this offensive line is good, but when you're asking them to jam it in from a couple of yards out in this type of emotional setting, I think it's too much to ask. I like throwing the ball there.
He'll return it from the 6. Drilled at the 28-yard line. Their last drive ended in a touchdown, and they take the field again, hoping for a similar result. Play fake. They sacked him. The blitz caused some big problems for them that time.
Yeah, that was definitely not a good play for the offense. I think they were anticipating a blitz to one side. They got it from the other side, and the quarterback ends up getting sacked on the play.
They'll give it off here. He's tackled at the 27. Jackson gets 6 yards after taking the handoff on the draw play. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Looking to throw. Moves to his right. And it's completed. Brought down at the 38. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. He'll take it from the 18. And he just got hammered. This offense seems to have found its stride as they take the field again after their last 2 successful drives. The defense lines up in the nickel. The Colts changing their play at the line. Manning sends a man in motion. Tackled around the 38-yard line. 2-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. It's second down and 8 to go. 3 wideouts here. Manning calls an audible. Back to throw. Gets the pass away. And they get him at the 46-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Give to the tailback. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. A 5-yard pickup by the halfback on the misdirection. Indianapolis comes out in the shotgun. Manning changes the play at the line. Manning sends a man in motion. Manning calls for motion left. He's looking to throw. The pass is away. Wayne can't make the catch. Wayne was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. From the 41-yard line. Manning is in the shotgun. 3 receivers split out. Changes this one at the line. Looks to pass. Looks for a man open. Completed. He's brought down around the 22-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
They hand off on a counter. They tackle him for a loss. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Manning adjusts the play at the line. Drops back. Short pass. Makes the reception. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Picked up 9 on the play. So another third down upcoming for the offense. Single back formation. The Colts changing their play at the line. Fakes the run. Oh, and he dropped it. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that
one. He's got it. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. And here's the kick. He'll take it from the 2. Hit and dropped at the 26-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. The Rams come out with the offset eye. Gives it off. Tackled at the 33-yard line. That's a 7-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 3. Ball on the 33-yard line. Jackson is the single setback.
Here we go. Ready? Get that ball back. Go.
They're going to pitch it. He doesn't get back to the line. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Well, that's no fun for the running back. It's one thing to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but when you start losing yards running the football, that's a disaster.
Ready? Other side. Let's go.
Looks to pass. Hit as he throws. Brought down around the 32-yard line. Pretty good gain on that completion, but it won't be enough for the first.
And you could see the defense that time. They knew exactly where those first down chains were. They were going to allow some underneath passes, but then came up and made the tackle, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Big play that time.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Rushing takes it at the 25. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. Indianapolis changing their play. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. A dive gains about 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 43-yard line. Single set backfield. Manning doesn't like what he sees. They'll keep it on the ground again. Brought down around the 49-yard line. So that's a gain of about 5, and that makes it 3rd down. Single set backfield. The Colts changing their play at the line. Throws to his right. He couldn't hang on to it. The punting unit will likely head onto the field after they failed to convert on 3rd down. Hall back deep to return. Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Jackson on the inside handoff. He's dropped around the 23-yard line. Jackson gains around 3 yards on the run.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Fakes the run. Passes it out. Goes out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
Always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 46. Bolger comes to the line with 3 wide.
It's coming out quick. We up. Ready? Let's go left. Hey, let's go now.
They hand it off. Brought down at the 49-yard line. Jackson gets 6 yards on the carry. From the 49-yard line.
Hey, don't lose your bike.
Jackson lines up as the deep back, I formation.
12. Let's go, keep playing. Tennessee.
He needs to get the pass off. To the 20. Tackled at the 11. They got burned on the blitz that time.
Yeah, I'll be anxious to see how soon they come back with the blitz. They got barbecued on that one. You better disguise that blitz a little better than that if you're going to beat this quarterback.
The big gain through the air sets the offense up with another 1st and 10. St. Louis sets up in the I. They'll throw on 1st down. Passes, end zone. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Goes right. Get your hands up. Ready? Empty. Go right. Go. Move up.
He throws right. He's tackled at about the 5-yard line. Holt picks up about 5 yards with the catch. Bolger is lined up under center. I formation this time. Drops back. Passes to the end zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown. There's another scoring strike through the air. That's his 3rd TD pass of the game.
One of the things I like watching about this quarterback is you can tell that he studies. You can tell that when the defense gives him certain options on certain plays, he knows how to exploit them. We've seen that today.
They'll give it off here. Can't get the 2-point conversion. Great stop by the defense, stopping that run.
More often than not, when you're trying to run the ball for a 2-point conversion, you think that you're catching them off guard. That time the defense was set to stop it, and they did a nice job of it.
He'll return it from the 1. They get him at the 28-yard line. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Manning changes the play at the line. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Here's the halfback. Brought down behind the line. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
He drops back to pass. Looking for a receiver. Pass is complete. At the 40, at the 30, to the 10. He's in for the score. And that's about as well executed a play as you can ask for.
And that's no fluke right there. We saw him hit that play a couple of times in practice the other day. That's something they're going to come back to until you find a way to stop it.
Here's the extra point that will make it a two-score game. It's good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it. Williams from the 7. They get him at the 32-yard line. The offense is looking to build off the momentum from their previous drive, which resulted in a touchdown. Offset I formation in the backfield. They go with the run. Brought down around the 34-yard line. They pick up 2 yards.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Sweep left. Tackled at the 42. A gain of 8 on the carry. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Fakes the run. Is there for the catch. And they get him at about the 39-yard line. So on third down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
Here's the halfback. He's dropped around the 40-yard line. Gain of under a yard. That brings up second down. From the 40-yard line.
Come on, D, let's get off the field.
3 wide receivers on the field, the quarterback in the shotgun.
Here we go. Ready?
He's looking to throw. Scans the field. Bulger with not much pressure. Brings it in. He's tackled around the 18-yard line. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Our score is the Colts 32, the Rams 23. St. Louis is going with the offset I backfield. Gives it off. Brought down at the 17. A 1-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. Bulger lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. He drops back. Dumps it out left. They finally bring him down, and it's first and goal. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Surveys the field. Hopfenstein was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. 4 more yards for the score. Bulger lines up under center. 2 backs in the eye. Looking to throw. Throws it short. Tackled at the 2. Jackson grabbed that one for a gain of 2. Jackson lines up as the deep back, I formation. He's dropped. What can they do to put a stop to this guy getting to the quarterback?
No question about it. They've had a tough time stopping this guy so far. Maybe they're going to have to move a back or a tight end, somebody over there to at least slow him down so they can get a pass off.
And it splits the uprights. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the upright. Booming kick. Drill at the 27. If the offense can air it out as effectively as they did on their last drive, it's going to be a long day for everyone on that defense. Manning steps to the line of scrimmage. Single backfield. The Colts changing their play at the line. They give it to the tailback. He lost yardage on the play. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Manning with the give. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. That'll bring up third down. It's third down now and 8 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. Indianapolis lines up in a shotgun set. Manning changes the play at the line. Looking to throw. Dumps it out right. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. On third and long, they get the first down, but it was close.
That's just great offense right there. Anytime you have a third and long situation and you can execute a play like that for a first down, I don't care how close it is still first and 10.
Drops back on first down. Goes through his read. Brings this one in. The defense was right there for the stop on the play. Not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Manning changes the play at the line. Manning drops back. Guns it out. Clark can't make the catch. Clark was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. They'll line it up again on third down. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Indianapolis changing their play. Drops back to pass. Looking for an open man. Makes the throw out to his right. Huge hit. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
They line up in a one-back set. Indianapolis using an audible. Drops back on first down. Rifles this one out to the right. He's pushed out right around the 28-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football. But you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
They'll throw on first down. On the run, he throws it. Tipped away. Gonzalez was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. This is the 9th play of this drive. Manning adjusts the play at the line. Again, he'll get the call. He gets out to about the 28-yard line, maybe a yard, and that makes it 3rd down. The offense has looked very good on 3rd down so far on this drive. Let's see what happens here. Manning calls an audible. Here's the halfback. He's dropped at the 23-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. The kick is up. It's got the distance. Right down the middle. And he put that one through nicely.
It's a pretty rare kicker that can kick a ball that far with that kind of accuracy. That was just a cannon shot.
Kicks it off. Hall takes it at the 8. He breaks the tackle, and he gets brought down hard. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. The Rams line up with an offset eye backfield. He's looked through. He needs to get rid of it. Makes the grab. He's brought down at about the 47-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Here's the give. He's hammered in the backfield. You may want to dump that one.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
Bulger will look to pass with the pass. And he makes the tall grab. Nice play there to pick up the 1st down.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
The Rams line up in an I formation. They'll go with the run once again. He's dropped for a loss. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Back to pass. Rockets it. He catches another, and they get him at the 27. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And you know, it's not just a couple of routes that he runs well. That's what makes him so tough. He can run the good underneath routes, but he can also take you over the top as well, so you have to give him those little throws.
He'll get the call again. He's tackled at the 25. Jackson gains about 2 yards on the run. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 25-yard line. The Colts line up with a nickelback. And they motion a guy to the right. Bulger has completed every pass on this drive. Hasn't missed yet on this drive. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all. And sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
He's brought down at the 12. Jackson gets 3 yards on the carry. On the 11 now. St. Louis lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Bulger is looking to stay perfect on this drive. makes the catch. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
To the end zone. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Bennett was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. The defense is backed up against their own end zone here. They line up in the jumbo set. With the throw. What a catch! Touchdown! He throws it in there for the touchdown again. That's his 4th pass that's gone for a score.
His quarterback's getting loose. He's starting to feel it out there. You know, sometimes you bang your head against the wall and you're trying to figure out what's going to work during the course of the day. And sometimes you come out here and it just feels easy. You're over laughing on the bench, having a good time. It's been fun today.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. And the point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. He's hammered at the 28-yard line. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. Indianapolis comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation. They go with a run. And they get him at the 34-yard line. A nice 6-yard gain by the halfback. From their own 34-yard line. The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Indianapolis using an audible. They hand it off. He's dropped at the 38. Gain of 4, and so it'll be 3rd down. 3rd down and short situation here. Ball on their own 38. A dive is the lone setback. 3 receivers in the formation. Manning doesn't like what he sees. Again, he'll get the call. And they didn't get it. That series has to be disappointing to coaching.
Yeah, their poor defense didn't even have time to go over and get a glass of water. All of a sudden, the punter's back on the field and the defense has to go play again.
Smith kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? He fields the punt at the 20. Brought down around the 40-yard line. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
And they get him at the 41-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. 2nd down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. Dropped behind the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
He's looking to throw. He needs to make a decision. Knocked loose. 4th down coming up, and they've got a big decision to make here.
Well, it's 4th down. You're losing. It's in the 4th quarter. I really think you have to think about going for it here.
Jones will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. He fields the punt at the 16. And he's hammered at the 38. I really like this guy's ability to return kicks.
Yeah, you know this guy's been back there making plays since his college days, his high school days, and pee-wee football, flag football, playing touch in the back. This guy can break it no matter where he is.
It's the tailback. Tackle right around the 42-yard line. A dive gets 6 yards on the carry. 2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 43-yard line. A dive is the single setback. Calls an audible. A dive takes it up the middle. Brought down at the 45. A 2-yard run by the halfback. 3rd down and 2 to go. Ball on the 45. They line up in a double tight set. Makes a change. Two minutes left in the ball game. 3rd and 2. Ball on the 45-yard line. Throws out left. And it's caught. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys in the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
They hand it off. And he's hit hard at the 48. And they'll lose a yard there.
Wow, is that a shot on that one? But maybe more importantly, not only do you rattle the cage of the running back a little bit, but you also come out of there with a loss.
He's going to be tackled for a loss. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short. 1st down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
Gets it away cleanly. Into the end zone for a touchback.
You know, I really think the pressure is on the defense in this situation. Offensively, you can play ball control, make some short, controlled passes, don't have to take a lot of risks. I think the defense here has to attack.
Looking to throw. Passes to his left. Goes out of bounds at the 22-yard line. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long, extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver and just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
Back to pass. Gets the pass off. Across midfield. Inside the 30. To the 10. And it's a whole new ballgame. I'm sure that he doesn't even realize he's passed for 300 yards at this point. The only thing that he cares about is walking away with a win. He knows that the stats generally take care of themselves. They'll go for 2 in this situation. Bolger lines up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers this time. He drops back to pass. Tipped pass. Was it the right call to try to pass it there?
Yeah, I really do think that throwing the football in that situation is a much better option. You know how hard it is to try and run the ball in on short yardage situations. You got to put the ball in the quarterback's hands. They just didn't get it done.
This could very well be the last possession for the offense. They'll need to make something happen here. Indianapolis changing their play. Looks to pass. He throws it. He's there for the catch. Good pickup there.
Boy, that's a tough throw and catch that time. Tight coverage, able to thread it in there, and good play by the receiver.
The Colts changing their play at the line. Manning on first down. Short throw to the right. There for the reception. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
He drops back. He scrambles away. And he has been his go-to guy on the drive. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
He throws on the run. It's picked off. That should wrap things up. He's tackled at the 40. A huge interception. That'll cost them the game.
And I understand that you have to play for a touchdown in this situation. You have to try to push the ball down the field. But you have to remain patient. You can't try and force it in there, and that's what he did there.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock.
Here we go. Ready? Come on. Don't let your man make the play. Keep your eyes open.
They go with the kneel down. They line up at the 42. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. Goes to one knee again. They line up at the 43. Indianapolis comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. And he'll just kneel it here. It's fourth down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Jones is back to punt. He'll try to keep this one out of the end zone. And there's the whistle. Our final score is the Rams 39, the Colts 35.